Right here I have this tri-head book light. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up and show you how it works. I think this is such a cool concept. This is everything that came inside the package. We have the charge cord right here, which is USB to Type-C charge cord. And then we have the actual reading light itself. This is the little clamp part. It's going to clip onto whatever it is you want to clip onto, whether it's the top of the bed or it's the top of the book that you're reading, wherever works best for you. So this is a nice sturdy clamp. I do also like that it has little rubber pieces on the actual clamp part, so it's not going to damage anything and it's going to give a nice firm grip. And then we have this really pliable piece right here, which is going to hold the lamp whatever spot that you want it. I feel like depending on what it is you're using this light for or the size of the book that you're reading, you're really gonna wanna use it in different positions, and I love that it's so pliable. Let's look at some of these buttons first. Right here is the power button, right over here is the temperature button, and then right here is the dimming setting. So I'm gonna turn this around and show you what each of these kind of looks like. So you can see this is turning it on, and we're going through some of the different lighting settings. This is more of a natural light. This is a little bit of a mix. We have more of a white light. So I do like those options there, and then you can mess with the dimming functions. You can see how nice and bright this is, and then you can go down to the dimmest and work your way up from there. So for example, if you're reading something that you just want this light to shine directly on, maybe a small book, for example, I feel like keeping your light just like this is gonna be perfect. But you can also use this at more of a 90-degree angle where you're just gonna open up the light maybe just like this if you have a little bit of a wider book or a larger book, or if you're looking at a tabletop and you need to be able to see your entire school book, something like that. You can use that 90-degree angle, and then you also can use the 180-degree angle, and so that's going to give you a really nice wide range. So if you want to just set this on your desk and you need to write something up, or you need to be able to find something on your bedside table, this is going to be a great option for that. So depending on when or where you're using this light, I really like that it has the option of dimming your light way down and using it more as a nighttime light versus the daytime light, depending on how bright you have it. For example, if I'm going to be using this to read in bed at night, I definitely would use the warmest setting. That way it doesn't disrupt your sleep patterns. If you're reading right before bed, it's not going to keep you as awake and alert, which is what you want. Something really neat about this is that fully charged up, this can actually last between 10 and 100 hours of light time, just depending on how bright you have it. And this only takes about 1.5 to 2 hours to fully charge, so I love that as well. The last thing that I wanted to point out is that when you push the power button, it just turns it on. When you push the power button again, it's going to turn it right off. But if you long press the power button, it sets it on a 30-minute timer to automatically turn off. So if you are giving this to your kids, for example, and they have 30 minutes to read before bedtime, that's a nice little cue as when to turn off the lights and go to sleep. I do want to show you this is what the lights look like. So there are 3 completely different lights here, and then that nice bright concentrated light as well. I'm gonna go ahead and show you how we're gonna use this. As you can see, my daughter absolutely loves this. It's definitely easy enough for kids to be able to use. I love that 30-minute feature. That way it can turn off automatically in 30 minutes so they know when their reading time is done. As you can see, the light makes the words just really nice and clear, especially when you open them up like this. I feel like this is such a nice option. Overall, this is going to get a lot of use.